Starting this practice in child's pose. Feeling the hips reach back for the heels, maybe wrapping the hands back for the feet. Or maybe you want to extend the arms out in front of you. It's your choice. Lifting up for tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, look up to the sky. Exhale, curl the spine and tuck the chin. Inhale, come through cow pose. Exhale, move through cat pose. Keep moving at your own pace, your own rhythm, uniting breath and movement, closing the eyes, calming the mind, feeling the elasticity of your spine. Moving through one more round. This time, inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feel the expansiveness of your breath here. Adding a little bit of movement. Inhale, lift up the heels. Exhale, melt them back down. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step the feet up in between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe swaying side to side here. Feeling the weight of your head, it's about 8 pounds. Feel that kind of weigh down and just stretch your spine out. Inhale, lifts you up to standing tall, reach the hands high. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, lift up through center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lift up through center, look up, maybe even take a back bend. Exhale, dive down, forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, maybe modifying, dropping the knees, chaturanga to the belly. Inhale, lift up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Give yourself a big breath in and a breath out. Inhale as you lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, take the feet to the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Feet together. Bend the knees, lift up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Join the palms together, right away above the head. Sink low through the heels, through the tailbone. Relax the shoulders. Look up, breath in. Breath out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Drop the back heel, lift up. Warrior one, the hips are neutral here. That belly button's pulling deep into the spine. Look up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left side, lift the leg up behind you. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Drop the back heel, rise. Warrior one. Palms together above your head. Weighting down through both heels. Plant the hands, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Your choice, right here in down dog. Or maybe even taking it down to child's pose to just reconnect with your breath. Feel the mind calm. Feel the breathing steady. Lifting back up for downward facing dog. Finding your breath again. Big breath in and breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Back heel to a 90-degree angle. Lift the arms up to a wide T, warrior two. Really weight down through both heels, especially that back heel. Pull the belly deep into the spine and pull the arms far apart from each other. Starting to tilt back, finding reverse warrior, left hand on the left leg, right hand lifts up to the sky, and then keep reaching it back. Good. Inhale, lifts up through center. Coming back to the ball of your back foot for low runner's lunge. Lift the right hand up to the sky, taking a twist. Squeeze the inner thighs together and pull the belly button to the spine again to deepen that twist. Modification here would be dropping the back knee, whatever you need. Planting the right hand down, step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands, drop the back heel. Arms lift up to a wide T, warrior two, nice and open through the hips. Think about pulling that front thigh to the wall behind your back so the knee is right over the ankle and the joint is protected. Looking over that front hand. Keep that front knee bent and reverse your warrior. You may have to re-bend that front knee because it tends to come straight. Good. Lifting back up through center. Come onto the ball of the back foot, both hands down. Twist the left hand up to the sky. If you need that modification, drop the right knee down. Still pulling both shoulders away from the ears. Getting this twist from the spine. Plant the left hand down, step back, Vinyasa. Adding on a little more. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, place the foot in between the hands. Warrior two as you lift up. Reverse your warrior, tilt back. Lift up through center, come right into twisting lunge. So ball the back foot, left hand down, right hand high. Adding on here, reach the right hand overhead down to the ground in front of the right toes. Lift up the left leg to the height of the hips, flex those toes. Stack the left hip on top of the right, opening up. And the left shoulder on top of the right, opening up the chest. Left hand reaches high. Looking down will help with balance. Looking up will help you find challenge. Really activate the inner thighs, that's the secret trick. Left hand down, leg a little higher, standing leg splits. Left foot meets the right, bend the knees. Lift up, chair pose. Good, straighten both knees. Right knee into the chest, hug it in. Finding tree pose now. So maybe that foot comes down to the ground as a little kickstand at the ankle. Or maybe you find tree pose with the foot on the calf. Or maybe you even want to put the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. Use the side abs for balance. And if you can, reach the arms straight up to the sky. Maybe even looking up at the lifted hand. Awesome, so smooth. Come back to low runner's lunge. Step back to the top of a push-up. Vinyasa. Inhale. Sigh it out. Lift the left leg up behind you. Step the foot in between the hands. Warrior two as you lift up. Tilt back, reverse warrior. Lifting up through center. Coming right into twisting lunge, right hand down, left hand high, ball of the back foot. Reach the left hand overhead down to the ground in front of the left toes. Lift the right leg up to the height of the hips and flex the toes. And then, when you're balanced, lift the right hand up to the sky. Looking down will balance you. Looking up will challenge you. Use the core, use the inner thighs. Standing leg splits, both hands down, lift that leg a little higher. Right foot meets the left at the ground, bend the knees, lift the torso and arms, chair pose. Straighten up both knees as the left knee hugs into the chest. Tree pose. Arms where you need them to balance. Maybe that foot's down at the ground. Maybe it's at the calf. Or maybe it's at the inner thigh. It's your choice. Just try not to rest the foot right on the knee so you protect the joint. Hands come to prayer. See if you can just try to reach them up. Falling's okay. It's not as scary as you think it is. Looking up. Awesome. Coming back through low runner's lunge as the left foot comes to the back of the mat, hands down. Step back to the top of a push-up. Vinyasa. Running through one more time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lifts you up through center. Exhale, twisting lunge. Reach the right hand overhead down to the ground. Lift up the left leg. and the left arm for half moon. Left hand down, left leg a little higher, standing leg splits. Feet join, bend the knees, lift up chair pose. Straighten up the legs, right knee into the chest, coming into your expression of tree pose Vrikshasana. Low runner's lunge. Step back, Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, place the foot, warrior two. Tilt back, reverse. Lifting up through center. And then right hand down, left hand high, twisting lunge. Reach the left hand forward and down, right limbs lift, half moon. Standing leg splits. Right hand down, leg a little higher. Both feet to the mat, bend the knees, lift up Utkatasana. Hugging the left knee into the chest, coming into your expression of tree pose. Use your core. Use your breath. See if you can look up. Low runner's lunge. Step back, Vinyasa. Big breath in and a sigh out. One more. Coming into child's pose. Starting to lift up the torso. Coming to standing on your shins, bring the hands to the low back. Coming into a big heart opener camel pose as you support the low back with your hands. Arch back and look up. Beautiful. Coming back through child's pose. Bring the knees together and wrap the hands back for the feet this time. This will really help stretch that lower back. Coming around to sit on your bottom. Just extend the straight legs right out in front of you, maybe removing the fleshy part of your bottom away. Flex the toes to the face, reach up. Exhale, keep a nice flat spine as you reach for the feet, maybe the ankles, maybe the calves. Rolling the shoulders away, broadening the chest, finding an active form of Paschimottanasana. Couple more breaths in this really active pose, keeping a nice flat spine. Big breath in. Exhale, round in. Relax the shoulders. Relax the back of the neck. Unhinge the jaw. Relax the eyebrows. Take a couple deep breaths. Stay here. Sometimes slowing down in stillness is the hardest part, but it's worth it. Inhale, slowly start to roll you up, stacking the spine. Just open the legs, coming into a wide-legged straddle, Upavista Konasana, flexing the toes. Relaxing, reach the left hand up and over, finding a nice side bend. Looking up at the lifted fingertips, almost it's like you're opening the chest to the sky. Lifting up through center, side bend to the other side. Really stretching through that side body. Really rolling both shoulders away from the ears and lifting up through the chest. Coming up through center. And exhale, gently start to fold in. See if you can keep those toes and kneecaps pointed up to the sky. See if you can keep that spine flat for a couple activated breaths. Close the eyes. Again, relax the jaw. Relax the eyebrows. It's all okay. Even when it doesn't feel okay, it's okay. Maybe relaxing into it a little deeper, sighing out with each exhale. Every exhale is your opportunity to let go of something you no longer need. And it doesn't have to all happen at once, just baby steps. Lifting up through center, coming back to the front of your mat, squeeze the knees into the chest and bring the forehead down to the knees, just a really huge counter pose. Then come to lie onto your back. Crossing the right ankle on top of the left thigh, threading the hands through to grab the left hamstring, belly up pigeon. Relaxing through the shoulders, feeling that nice hip opener. Maybe taking a sigh out of the mouth to just release some tension you're holding on to. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Saturn seems to be returning and his essence can't be tamed. Some we like to fight a giant plan, a secret attack. Gently coming out as you just extend both legs up to the sky, just for a nice blood flow inversion. Maybe reaching the arms up and rolling out the wrists and the ankles. And finding belly up pigeon on the left side, so left ankle over the right thigh. Threading the hands through and pulling the legs closer to your chest. Keeping the toes flexed will protect the knee joints. Just notice what you're thinking about here. If it's not helpful, make the choice to let it go. It's always your choice. Letting the arms come out to a wide T, just extend the legs up. Feeling that inversion. And bending at the knees, let the knees go over to the right as you look to the left, finding a gentle spinal twist. Big breaths in and sighs out. Lifting the knees up through center and then just tipping them over to the left as you gaze to the right. Big breath in, fill all the way up. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale as you come through center, just hug the knees into the chest one last time. And just extend the legs straight down onto the ground. Relax the hands down by your side. And find 10 of your deepest breaths here. Just bring all of your attention into that breath, into the present moment, into the good feeling of right now. Really long body stretch and hug the knees into the chest. Coming onto your favorite side, fetal position. And lifting up into a seated meditation at the top of your mat, hands on the knees. Bringing the hands to prayer. Namaste.